Welcome to the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. And guys, I've been doing some very detailed DT that I'm excited to show you guys. Check this out. First off, let's talk about the moon phases. I've been telling you guys, first of all, I say a lot of things, no doubt, but one thing I always talk about is the moon phases, okay? And one thing I've been saying ever since this full moon over here is, hey, after this full moon, we're going into a waning moon. And that's why I have these highlighted in purple, okay? And, this was our big event. And I pointed out from the beginning, it happened on a waxing moon. Psychologically, energetically, universally, universe-wise, universally, I cracked myself up. Okay. Universally, astrologically speaking, things grow, get bigger, over a waxing moon, when the moon is getting bigger, when the moon is growing, when the tide is rising, okay? And that's the green backgrounds right here, okay? So I never expected big things to happen unless it was on a waxing moon. I'm a moon guy. Clearly, I believe in this stuff, right? And I always said, hey, there's a possibility on this full moon we're gonna get a reversal and start going back up. But I also wouldn't be surprised, and you guys can look at my other videos, I said I wouldn't be surprised, I've said it several times, if this waning moon turns into a big colonization phase, and then it's not until this new moon it's going to be time to party time a little bit. Now let's talk about this new moon. First of all, this is a new moon after we've been in a pretty much more of a downtrend, and so this is clearly a good time to have that reversal. And this is a new moon in Aries, and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Not to mention, we're in the first sign. Astrologically speaking, the sun is traveling through Aries, okay? This marks the beginning of the astrological new year, okay? This is my version of the new year. This is the universe's version of the New Year's. This is why we're entering spring and whatnot. So during this new moon, the spark of Aries, new beginnings, new energy, and this is like, warlike energy too. This is like soldiers, okay? Go-getter energy, okay? So everyone's going to be ready for just a new intensity coming Monday on after the Sunday's new moon. I expect reversals, but let's take a look at my new DD. Now, as you can see here, I've lined up several dates, especially focused on dates that we had more than 20% gains, okay? And I looked at certain astrological alignments that I have marked down here, and I compared the charts, and after a while I started to see a couple patterns that I'm very excited about. For one, typically when the moon is making certain aspects to AMC's Mercury, especially AMC's Mercury, when it's ever a trine moon or a square moon. Okay, so let me pause it right here. During this video, I'm going to be showing screenshots of the news 24 hours around these squares and trines between the transiting moon and AMC's Mercury. It almost always brings big news that moves the stock. We get really big price action pretty much almost every time during the trine moon. It goes up, okay, and usually a lot. And on squares it goes either way, but it's big moves. So first of all, tomorrow, the 9th of April, we have a square from the moon to Mercury, and this to me is going to create a lot of volatility based on the past. Now it looks like it could very well go down, but it also looks like it can very well go up based on past events. Now if you look at my chart, this is where we have the moon square Mercury, and you can see over here, if we go all the way over here, we had a 33 or 30% plus day, okay? And then if we go to this line, we had a 8% plus day followed by a 25% plus day. And then if we go And then tomorrow is the new one. Okay. Now, you see the line right? You can see that line right there. Now, that's the day that I'm expecting, which is tomorrow, to have big price action, and you can see on previous days it has gone up. Now, the following day after that, following days after the new moon, we also have another major event that typically turns into really big days, and that's going to be on the 14th of April. You can see right there. Okay. And you can see whenever the moon is trining. By the way, guys, I've been working on rectifying ANC's chart. I'm still verifying a few things, but I'm pretty much, after a lot of DD, I'm pretty much going to call that AMC's birth time was at 9:30 a.m. Also, real fast. Guys, this is so beautiful that I'm getting help from you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to everyone that's helping me. It's amazing. I've been getting a lot of messages from people that have actually been giving me some solid astrological DD. And I'm going to be doing some videos based upon what other people are giving me. And that's amazing that you guys are, coming through like that. And shout out to my guy, John, also known as Purely Unbounded. He helped me find AMC's IPO date and helped me rectify it, and made some pretty unique predictions, and has some really nice ways of looking at astrology. So I really appreciate everyone that's coming in to the Discord and supporting the channel and helping with this whole entire situation. It's really, really dope and amazing, and pushing me to become an even better financial astrologer. And we're honestly learning this together. I mean, it's the age of Aquarius, and we're pioneering to the future. It's amazing. When the market opened, that's when they IPO'd. Not every company does that, but AMC was one of them, and it happens to be, gives them a 0 degree Aquarius ascendant. So that's very, very interesting to get the 0 degree right on 9:30 market open that day. Now, so I'm looking at when the moon is trining that. At the same time, it's also going to make a trine to AMC's Venus, because AMC's Venus is at 28 degrees Capricorn. Okay, so when we look here, we can see this day. I showed this day because this day was was flat. It was negative 0.50%, but I'm looking at all the days. And then if we go to the next one, we had a 3% day. And then if we go to the next one, which is this guy right here, we had a 25% day. And then if we follow the next one, which I went all the way down over here just to see, and we had a 1% day increase followed by a 14% day. Okay, so if anyone thinks I'm skipping days because the moon moves through each sign once a month, I'm not. It's just some of those aspects are ending up on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'm only looking at trading days. So I'm also looking at that aspect after the new moon to be very, very bullish energy for the AMC. So, or definitely on Friday tomorrow, and if not on Friday, definitely on Monday's trading day. Okay, and if not, don't get me started on what I think is going to happen on a Apogee moon. Okay, but yeah, I'm not surprised that we causated this entire time, and I'm not too worried about it astrologically speaking. Okay, guys, so it looks like everything I said was going to happen this way got flip-flopped. I was like not so sure about Monday, but then the rest of the week looked good. And then I said Friday, I wasn't so sure about that day. Maybe it's the other way around. You guys got to remember, we're trying to use astrology to better understand what could happen. There's a lot of different scenarios that can always take place. Just like I said, on this waning moon, we could just be in a complete consolidation phase. Okay. But we're going to review what I said, and then we're going to look at it from a new perspective. We're going to look at tomorrow from a new perspective, because remember, guys, as we get more information through the week, we can fine-tune the astrological predictions and see how things are going to play out. So we're going to review what I said, and then we're going to see, then I'm going to review tomorrow's chart with the new perspective. Let's see what Friday has in store. Okay, so whatever was happening building up to this week, it definitely looks like something
climaxed on Thursday, and then Friday it almost looks like we're in a brand new energy. So this could be like something, another spark type energy, but it looks Friday's chart is looking very different than all the other charts, and it looks like the buildup is the reason I say that, because that Mercury opposite Mars is no longer there. Mercury that was opposite Mercury right there is now a little bit past this, still 0 degrees, so it's still very potent, but it's +0, so it just passed it, okay? Just a little bit, but it's passed, okay? And then now today we have the conjunction the conjunction also passed Uranus right here. It's still potent, but it passed it, and now now Mercury is making brand new aspects. Now it's making harsh aspects, a square to Pluto and the moon. Those are two very psychological planets, and those can deal with, the moon deals with the people, the masses. Pluto does deal with resources and things happening in secret. Mercury has to deal with communication. So this is very deceiving like energy, not to mention the moon just conjunct Neptune this day. This is a completely different theme than what we've been seeing all week. And then the moon is square Mercury 0 degrees. This is more deception, and this could even be that miscommunication between AMC might say something we don't like as well towards the end of the week, maybe. And that's still building up. That was there yesterday, but it's still building up. But yeah, Friday we're in a brand new energy. It can go either way. Something could be getting revealed, okay, or something could be getting presented. There can be, some psychological warfare games happening on Friday. But yeah, this looks volatile. But yeah, guys, that's my astrological predictions for the week.
Okay, so now we're going to look at the chart from a new perspective. Okay, so we're going to look at Friday. Okay, guys, so I have AMC pulled up along with tomorrow's chart, 9:30 a.m. And the very first thing I want to really point out to you guys is what's happening with these Mercuries. Now, we know Mercury represents communication, news, okay, agreements, deals, mergers, all that type of stuff, right? Anything involving communication, the news, that's Mercury. Now, Mercury is up here for AMC next to the sun. So Mercury is very strong for AMC, just being conjunct the sun. It's a major player. And look at all these transits it's having, all right? It's 0 degrees opposition to Mars, square to the moon, 0 degrees. And that's one of the aspects we're looking for based upon some previous events. And then Mercury trying the sun, 0 degrees. And then Mercury square Neptune, 0 degrees. That's amazing. I mean, that is like ridiculous. Am I wrong? And then we go to transiting Mercury. Look at this. Mercury square the moon, 0 degrees. Conjunct Uranus, -1 degrees. Mercury square Pluto, 0 degrees. Okay. So guys, I'm expecting big news tomorrow. Some type of big information, either from the company or just from the public. Something is happening. All these 0 degree Mercury energy happening all over this chart right off the bat tells me there's going to be a lot of energy towards AMC tomorrow, a lot of communication towards AMC. Another thing I want to point out, the moon is exactly conjunct Neptune in Pisces, okay? So this is interesting because this is very good harmony for AMC, because AMC, first of all, has a Neptune in Pisces, and it has a exalted Jupiter and a moon at home in a water sign. So it's very complementary for AMC's chart. And for a lot of different reasons too. Pisces also rules Hollywood, and because it rules the illusion, the creativity, but hey, it rules the illusion. So I'm also seeing a lot of deception, a lot of illusion. So I wouldn't be surprised. And we saw that in the video just now, that there's gonna be potential deception or something getting revealed to us. Okay, so I'm also seeing some good energy between the suns. Okay, so the AMC sun is getting a sextile from Jupiter. You know, Jupiter represents expansion. The sun represents attention, illumination, the company's reputation, stuff like that. And then the transiting sun is making a trine to Mercury, 0 degrees, communication amongst the reputation of the company, or communication from the leadership of the company, or change of leadership, or just, attention of the overall company. Okay. And then it's getting a square from Jupiter, and you guys know me with Jupiter. Jupiter can sometimes just be a lot of energy. It's expansive energy. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of attention based on this sun energy as well. I do want to mention since Saturn is getting a very nice hit with the moon tomorrow, if there is any change of structure or with the company, it looks like it will be for the positive. So I'm not worried about that. Also, the Pluto is also making an aspect to, the big outer planet Uranus, and also the 0 degree square to Mercury. And then the outer planet Uranus transiting is making a 0 degree sextile with the moon, and of course the trine to the Pluto. Okay, so this is to me very volatile. Again, so I'm seeing a lot of just big time energy for. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. Definitely see some type of like crazy energy towards like information on AMC, and it could definitely be just a lot of good news. But there could be some deceiving stuff going on too. It is Aries season. This is a very highly strong warlike energy. Aries rules war, so don't expect hedge funds just to give up or anything like that. It's a fight, but it's very interesting. Tomorrow looks very interesting, and next week looks extremely interesting as well. And based upon some of the technical analysis I've been seeing out there, some of the technical analysis the Discord has been putting out there is pretty much confirmed that the astrology is matching up with the technicals too. So shout out to the Discord guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm definitely going to keep looking into the stars, going deeper and deeper, trying to make these predictions more accurate for everyone. We're in this together, and I'm definitely excited for the future. There's so many climaxes happening here, and now that I have the house system pretty much, I'm pretty confident in that. Like, I would never ever try anything like that unless I was really sure, and I rectified it, meaning I went back to past events and lined things up to verify. And there's a lot of good things happening around the ascendant of AMC, especially with this Pluto getting ready to conjunct Venus, and then after that it's going to conjunct the ascendant exactly. But that's DD for the future. But yeah, guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Please share this for anyone that may be interested or may find this psychologically helpful. And until next time, I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune. Peace.
Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune.